Dad? I might be a bit later in tonight. A couple of extra jobs want sorting.
How about this rabbit for you when you get back? The butcher at Wobblesfield had some in.
So, any more earache from the neighbours?
Not so far. It's early yet.
Like I say, just like the old days.
Miss Stokes, you called last night. My name's Dave Roberts. This is Sergeant Davis.
Are you both police?
We're with the Child Protection Unit.
I see. Come in.
So, are you here about the threats or the other thing?
The other thing... Well, the threats are one issue. The alleged abuse is something else again. Sorry, your name is?
Adam is...
I'm a resident.
Then perhaps you wouldn't mind leaving us alone for a while with Miss Stokes while we listen to what she has to tell us.
Of course. I'll just be down the road.
So, you wanted to talk to us about your brother?
Yes, would you like to sit down?
Yeah, smashing, thanks. You might want to put a new piece in here. It's either kids or really big mice.
Holgate Farm suiting you all right, is it?
After where I've been. I'm back with the old man, earning a wage. What's not to like?
Get through the next couple of weeks all right. Should have a few quid more coming in.
Can't complain about that either. Although I always think probationary period sounds like some kind of criminal rehabilitation thing.
I don't suppose trial's much better.
Not that I'm bothered, it's only words, isn't it? It's enough to worry about without getting carried away over semantics.
Hey, we don't expect that kind of language on a building site, thank you.
At least to a fatter wage packet, I don't care what you call it.
Is there anything else you'd like to add?
I never thought I'd get half of that out, let alone get it down on paper.
If what you've told us can be substantiated, and certainly there's a strong possibility we can get somewhere with the threatening behaviour, the last thing you should be feeling is guilt. You may well be doing a service to others as well as yourself.
40 years. Seems so long ago.
Do you really mean that, Steph?
No. Now he's here, it's as if it was yesterday.
I hope you'll forgive the title, Miss Stokes, but this is what we call a historical case. It's just the terminology. Doesn't mean it's any less significant. We get everything we need?
For now.
What's next?
Avoid any contact with your brother. And I suggest with your father after what you've told us. Having said that, we won't be hanging about. You'll be hearing from us very soon.
And what about Terence?
Well, now we've got your full written statement, he should be hearing from us before that. Ready?
Sorry. I'll see you out.
On your own?
I'm no being in a bit.
Everything all right with you and Alan? We were just saying earlier
Do
on.
you know, I have never known a parent so blinkered about their own kids. If it's not one of them, it's t'other. Or there'll be the death of him between them, but... Can you tell him?
I don't suppose people want to hear that, do they?
Not till it's too late, they don't.
I'll see you later. I'll get that as well.
Oh.
Terence seems to have got his act together from what I can see.
Aye. And that's just what it is and all. An act. Not for much longer, though. You mark my words.
Good day.
Yeah, it's quiet. You?
Oh, no sign of Bessie or Steph. No one interfering, telling me what I should or shouldn't do. So yes, quiet. Way I like it.
Any more interest in the stables?
We've had a lot of calls. We must have taken about 5 or 6 bookings.
What's this? A test?
Oh, I'm sorry. I should have put that away. It was just a bonus from Tom King. I was going to save it or, you know, use it for a raffle or something.
Well, not if it's a gift, Dad. You drink it, don't mind me. If I can sit in a pub surrounded by it, I'm pretty sure I can stand you having the odd drink in the house every now and then.
Well, somebody knows we're having rabbit stew.
I'll get it. Can I help you?
Terence Turner?
Last time I looked.
Do you mind if we come in? Your sister and Mrs. Eggleton seem to be making the same allegations. They claim you made threats of a violent nature.
I've asked them both to leave me alone, yeah. All right, I might have got a bit knocked. But who wouldn't, considering what they're saying about me?
Mrs. Eggleton claims that you were physically intimidating towards her at the bus shelter.
What's that, wishful thinking?
You're already subject to a restraining order, Mr. Turner.
My wife's in Hull. I'm here. I think that constitutes compliance with the stipulations of the court, don't you?
Do you mind giving us a few minutes, Mr. Turner?
Doesn't sound as if you've got very much to go on.
Your daughter's statement went a bit beyond threatening behaviour, as I'm sure you're both aware. We'd like to talk to Terence alone, if you don't mind. Is it true that you had a sexual relationship with your sister over a sustained period from the time of her 11th birthday on?
Is that what she says?
We're here to find out what you say, Terence.
40 years ago. Memories end up being shaped to fit what people want to believe. They invent histories for themselves to cover their problems and inadequacies. I knew people should know that better than anyone.
Steph said that she spoke to you about it recently.
Officer, my daughter has made claims, retracted them, said she was lying, then made more claims, and a different one every minute. What better way to drive a wedge between a father and his son?
You weren't aware of anything going on between them at the time?
There was nothing going on.
Oh, but then sometimes memories are shaped to fit what people want to believe.
Don't play games with me. I didn't ask you in, my son did.
Let's not get antagonistic if we can avoid it, Mr. Turner. We just want to get to the truth, as I'm sure you do. We've been looking at one or two things that went on last year.
Well, Steph had treatment for a psychiatric disorder. There's no secret about that. She had several, I don't know, what do you call them, episodes.
Have you any idea what might have brought them on?
Well, not goings-on with her brother 40 years ago. I think that might have come up, don't you?
Not necessarily. Still, I think we've got enough to go on for the time being. Thanks for your time.
What now?
We'll be in touch.
I'm sorry you're having your time wasted, but you'll find that out, I suppose.
You know, Mr. Turner, I hope you're right. Thanks again. Good night.
What can I say?
Don't say anything. Why is it when somebody tries to pick themselves up, somebody else always tries to knock them down again? Stephanie can't bear for anybody to be happy. I knew she was sick, but not like this.
Where are you going now?
I need to see Steph and Adam. I'm sitting in my own house wondering when the next accusation's coming. I'm not having it. I never thought she'd stoop so low. But it's him, I'm sure it is. It's that Adam putting ideas in her head. Well, we'll see about that, won't we?
I'd come with you, but...
No, don't want to put any more fuel on their little fantasies. But are you sure you'll be all right here alone? I won't be there long.
The police.
Calm down, Alan.
I'm not talking to you.
Well, nobody else is going to listen to me, are they? And if your precious son hadn't threatened Betty, it might not have come to this.
It seems to me all you're concerned with is bringing this family to its knees. You betrayed me and you're determined to do the same to Terence. Haven't you got a decent bone in your body?
It doesn't feel like it, Dad. Not with what I know. But you don't want to hear that, do you? You just think I'm some nutter got it in for your precious little lad.
Betty never really had much choice, Alan.
Betty had the choice to keep her nose out of it, same as you. Maybe if you'd never come here in the first place.
Now, hang on a minute. Don't you start having a go at Adam. This was my decision. He doesn't want the police involved any more than I do.
It didn't stop you going, though, did it?
I want my life back.
You've got a life. Probably a better one than you deserve.
Not with Terence here, I haven't.
Well, why don't you just go away and leave us alone?
This is my home. I live here.
Not when I've taken it out of your hands, you don't. Bit early to start drinking.
Yeah. I just had a few last night. Now, please, hope you're not going to start lecturing me.
I know Steph's upset you, but drinking is not the answer. I've been there myself. I know what I'm talking about.
Okay, won't happen again.
And there's really no need. Things are going to get better.
Wish I could believe that.
Well, the bank draft comes through today. You can clear your debts, make a fresh start.
What time are you going to be picking it up?
Well, I haven't planned my day yet.
If you pop in this morning, you might catch them before they get too busy.
It's not that urgent, is it?
I don't want to rush you, Dad, but I was just thinking about what you said. I only ever start drinking when I feel under pressure. It'd be such a weight off my mind to know that I could wipe the slate clean.
Well, if that's the way you feel, I'll go in after breakfast. I can give you a lift to work on the way.
Oh, that's very generous. Thank you. Laurel, it's the least I could do. Your Ashley was very kind to me when nobody else would take me in.
Well, we're trying to raise some money to run a few pensioners' outings. I wondered if your dad wanted to help out.
Oh, I'm afraid you're going to have to ask him that yourself. We're not getting on too well at the moment.
Oh, sorry to hear about that. What's that?
I bet I end up buying half of that lot back when he throws me out.
He wouldn't really do that.
Oh, I'm not so sure. Oh, Adam. It meant a lot to me when he trusted me with all this. I thought I could prove to him that I wasn't the loser he always thought I was. Oh, well. Just gonna have to change my plans. See you later.
Well, I thought we might meet in the Woolly on my lunch break. Get you a drink to say thanks. It's okay. I'll be on the orange juice. Don't see why that should stop us celebrating, though.
Yeah, you're right.
See you there about 12.
You should be at the site office.
Yeah, I'm on my way. I just needed to talk to you first.
I'm busy.
I was just wondering if I could get an advance against my wages.
Short answer's no.
Look, I wouldn't ask. I really want to get a present for my dad as a thank you for all he's done.
Your problem, not mine. Now sling your hook. There you are. I'll have to dock it from your wages.
Yeah, fine. Thanks for your help.
Mug. There were no need to talk to him like that. You seem to be snapping at everyone these days.
Scotch, please, Anne. And a couple of bottles to take out.
It might be better to take it a glass at a time.
They're for my dad. You do off sales, don't you?
Of course.
Absolutely, yes. Excellent morning's work, ladies. Excellent.
That'll be $34.98.
Put it on my dad's tab.
He hasn't got one.
He has now. You must trust him. You've known him for years.
I haven't known you that long.
Weren't you at school? I warned you.
Yell at me later. There's 6 dead sheep in the top field.
This isn't one of your stories, is it?
If you don't believe me, come and see for yourself.
It's just a couple of lousy bottles of scotch. You're just all against me. Just because of some stupid gossip.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't give me that. I know what's been said. Oh, and here's the bloke that's spreading all the rumours. Come to dish some more dirt.
I just want a quiet lunch.
Don't you walk away from me.
I've got nothing to say to you.
Oh, you think you're too good for the likes of me, do you? Well, you might be able to con my sister, but I'm on to you. You're the bloke who's turned her against me.
You're obviously drunk. I suggest you go home before you embarrass yourself even more.
Don't you dare talk down to me, you stuck-up little prick! I ain't gonna... Oh! Now that's for turning everybody against me. And this for spreading all those lies.
That's enough! Terence!
Dad, it was his fault. He's been goading me.
That's not how it was.
You see, she's got everybody against me.
I'm sorry, not this time.
Just get him out of here.
Come on, Terence. I blame you for this. I warned you what would happen if you didn't stop drinking.
He said terrible things about me, about our family.
Well, that's no excuse. And what will those people think? They were my friends.
Well, they're not mine. No, he made sure of that.
But you made things worse. You must make a formal apology to Diane.
What? You are like some pathetic old Victorian gentleman. This isn't about a formal apology. This is about me fighting for my life.
Well, you'll do that better with your brains than with your fists.
No. Nobody's going to believe me after this.
Of course they will. You just got to show them you're turning your life round.
Dad, mud always sticks. I've just got to get out of here. Start fresh somewhere else.
You don't have to.
You know, I knew the writing was on the wall as soon as Steph went to the police. I'm already packed. Just give me the money and I'll go.
To me? Well, why didn't you tell me what you were planning?
Because I don't think talking's going to change anything now.
What about our plans?
What? Turner and Son? What do you think we were going to do? Run the bed and breakfast? Serve tea and crumpets to stupid tourists?
Well, it's an improvement on what you've done with your life so far.
Sorry, I am such a disappointment. I don't think any son could have lived up to your expectations.
So now you're blaming me.
It really doesn't matter anymore.
You can't run away every time the going gets tough. You've got to stay and face it. We've got to clear your name.
You just don't get this, do you?
All I know is if you run away now, people will think Steph's allegations are true. They're not true, are they? Well, tell me they're not true.
What is the point? It was all 40 years ago. We were both children. Nothing I say now is going to make any difference.
I still want to know.
Isn't it a bit late to be asking these questions, old man? You never seemed that bothered what we were getting up to at the time.
I never dreamt anything like that could happen. I still don't believe it. Perhaps I just don't want to believe it.
Maybe we all remember things the way we want, not how they were.
Are you saying that you abused her?
It wasn't like that! I loved her. I loved her more than you ever have. You've got no right to be looking at me like that. You don't understand. I was the only one who was always there for her.
Then why does she hate you?
I don't know. But whatever she says now, it takes two.
She was a child.
We were both children.
No, you were the older. You were supposed to be taking care of her.
I didn't think I was doing anything wrong. I was just trying to comfort her.
You took advantage.
No! We both needed somebody to love. We needed somebody to love us.
I'm tired of your excuses. There are some things you can't talk your way out of.
It was all such a long time ago. I'd forgotten all about it till Steph started complaining. God, if she'd only kept her mouth shut, everything would have been fine.
Get out!
Dad?
I told you to get out.
I can't do that, not yet.
There's nothing more to be said. I never want to see you again.
Don't worry, I'm going. I've no intention of coming back. I just need that money first.
Why should I help you?
Because you don't want this coming to court. And you don't want our family name dragged through the mud any more than it has been.
It's too late to worry about that now. You deserve to be punished for what you did. And so perhaps do I, for having been blind to it.
Just give me the money.
I'll never give you another penny.
Don't make me angry, Dad! I don't want to hurt you.
I think you should go and have a checkup.
I'll be fine. Right now, I'm more concerned about your dad.
Me too. Terence was well tanked up.
When I told him what he was like, he wouldn't listen.
It's difficult to believe the worst of your kids.
Well, it's never stopped him thinking the worst of me. I mean, even though his precious Terence attacked him in front of everyone, I still got the blame.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean to say you want to see him hurt, too.
After the way those two have treated me, I couldn't care less.
I don't believe that. Whatever you say, deep down, you still do care about your dad.
Maybe we should go and check he's okay.
I blame myself for the way you turned out. I put all my hopes in you. I really believed you'd become the sort of son that I could be proud of.
Oh, spare me the lectures and give me the money.
That's all that matters to you, isn't it?
Yeah, always has been. Do you really think I'd have come back to this crummy village if there wasn't something in it for me?
You had no intention of using that to pay your debts, did you?
Hand it over.
I think I'd rather tear it up.
Dad, give it to me, Dad! Dad? Dad? Dad, I really didn't mean to hurt you. You didn't leave me any choice. Hello, sis. Just can't keep away from me, can you?
You go to hell.
That's not part of my plans. Well, I'm shaking the dust of this place off, so hope you won't be too broken-hearted without me.
Where's my dad?
Just having a lie down. Perhaps it's best if you don't disturb him for a while. You come for another kicking?
I'm not scared of you.
Well, you should be. I blame you for all this. Everything would have been fine if you hadn't started interfering.
You're sick.
Don't pretend you're any better than me. You're only after her for what you can get.
Leave him. I'm more worried about me dad.
I know your game, pal. I haven't got time to sort you out right now, but I will get you for this. That is a promise.
Dad, I just want to check you're all right. Dad.
Has he gone?
Terence? Yeah. He's taken your car.
Did he do this, Dad?
I fell. I must have hit my head.
Dad?
Well, we struggled.
I think we should call the police.
No.
He attacked you, Dad. He's stolen your car.
He was drunk. He said he didn't mean to hurt me.
After all he's done to you, you're still defending it.
I'll never do that again, but... A car's not important, but what matters is... I know now that he lied about you.
It's about time. So you admit I've been telling the truth.
Steph, not now, hmm? I don't think Alan's in any fit state to discuss this yet.
No, she's right. I've messed up everything.
Dad?
Well, no bones broken. They say I have to wait for a final examination from the doctor before I can go home.
That's the usual procedure with concussion.
I just don't want there to be too much fuss.
You told the nurse that you'd had a fall.
But I didn't want to have to explain to a stranger.
So I'm right. You're still trying to protect him.
No, I'll protect myself, maybe. I just feel so stupid. Used.
Well, now you know how I've felt most of my life. He robbed you, Dad. His own father. That's the sort of scum your son is.
Well, the money's not important. I was going to give it to him anyway.
Oh, so that's all right then, is it? Something else you can explain away. What about what he did to me? Eh? How does it feel to see your golden boy for what he really is? Still proud of him?
Steph, I don't think your dad's up to this just yet.
I don't care. I've waited a long time for this.
She's right. Perhaps you'd leave us alone.
You ought to get back to work anyway.
But what about you?
I'll wait with me dad till he gets the all clear, and then I'll get us a cab home.
I'll call if you need anything.
Thanks.
Alan.
I just don't know what to say.
Makes a change. You've always had a lecture ready for me when I've done anything wrong.
I've messed everything up, and sorry, it just doesn't seem enough. Oh, I wish I could turn the clock back. Start all over again.
You can't. That's what I've learnt. You just have to live with it.
I can't believe I was so blind that I didn't know what was going on.
Ah, you know what they say, Dad. None so blind as those who will not see.
But you should have talked to me. You should have told me what was happening.
You think I didn't try? Don't you remember that day you came back from work and I was crying? Terence had said I'd fallen over outside. I didn't have any bruises, scratches, nothing. Oh, don't tell me you didn't know he was lying. Or maybe you were too drunk to care.
I don't remember.
Yeah, well, that's the difference between us, Dad. You can't remember. I can't forget.
Well, I'm free to go now.
Good. Cab's waiting.
Oh, thanks. Steph, please let me try to make it all up to you.
It's a bit late for that now, Dad.
Well, don't say that. I can call the police, make a statement.
And what good will that do?
Well, they'll arrest him, punish him for what he's done.
And what about you, Dad? They can't do anything to you, can they? Yet you're just as guilty. You should have been there to protect me.
I didn't know.
I don't know whether I can believe that.
Well, you've got to.
It's always been between us.
Is that why you tried to kill me?
I don't know what I wanted, Dad. Sometimes it was for us to be a proper family, and sometimes it was to let you suffer like you'd let me suffer.
Yeah, but in the end, you couldn't do it, could you? So there is some hope for us.
Is there?
I wondered if you'd seen anything of Terence Turner.
Only first thing when he came in on the scrounge. Didn't turn up for work after. Probably straight down the pub with the money I gave him.
Oh, that's where I ran into him.
Well, he needn't think he could mess me around like this. He'll be getting his cards when I catch up with him.
Oh, I don't think anyone will see him again. We're probably best rid of him, eh?
Sounds like you're never going to get your money back.
It's not funny.
It's from where I'm standing. You've always been a soft touch.
Just like you're such a great judge of character, you hide him.
No harm in giving a sucker a break, as long as you don't let him walk all over you.
At least I had the good sense to get shot of Sadie permanently. After all you've said, you're still pining over her.
Don't push it.
Truth hurts, does it? You can't have your cake and eat it. You made the deal. You got the business. You always knew there'd be a price to pay.
So this is the new business style, is it? Can't say I'm overly impressed.
What do you want?
We're all worried about you, in our own way. Don't like to see you so upset.
I can manage my own life, thanks.
All right. Let's just call it a neighbourly visit from one businessman to another. I thought I might take you two lads for a drink. That is, if you can manage to down one without breaking into a fight. It does no harm for the family to show the village a united front once in a while. Don't want them to think we're falling apart. Come on.
Are you going to be all right up here on your own? I mean, have you got everything you need? Hot drinks, aspirins, blankets?
I just need to talk to you. I know it's no excuse, but if I'd realised what was going on, I would have put a stop to it. You have to believe me.
No, I don't have to, Dad. You've never believed me. Well, now you know what it feels like.
I suppose I deserve that.
Well, put yourself in my head. Thanks to you and Terence, I've grown up trusting no one. Because I always believed that if I let someone into my life, they'd just end up hurting me.
I'll never let that happen again.
I don't believe that. Because you've never been there for me when I needed you. I've been in prison twice. You didn't care.
Of course I did.
Only what the neighbours might say. As far as you were concerned, I'd proved I was everything you thought I was. A bad seed. I'd let you down again.
But I was the one who let you down, and I want to put that right. Give you the care that I always should have done.
You don't even know me.
What do you mean?
I'm not the little girl you should have bought dolls for, Dad. Not anymore. I'm what you and Terence made me into. I'm damaged goods. A little bit mad, maybe.
I never thought that.
Liar. If we're going to get through this, Dad, we've got to at least be honest with each other.
You've been through some terrible times, and I know they left their mark, but I want to put that right. And I'm going to keep on trying to put it right. Whatever you think, I've always loved you.
I wondered how long it'd be before we came to the L word. Loved me. That families love each other. And that I was a bad girl if I didn't let him. So I started to believe that love means pain. That love means fear. That love means crying on your own in the dark because there's no one there to comfort you.
Stop it.
What's the matter? You spent so long pretending nothing happened. I thought you wanted to understand.
I do. I'm just finding it hard to come to terms with.
Just be grateful, Dad, that you didn't have 40 years to think it over.
Well, the important thing is to help you to forget, to make a fresh start.
Nah. I can't risk it. You've let me down, Dad, and you'll do it again.
You've got to trust me.
I'm sorry, Dad.
Wasn't expecting you to be visiting here again.
I just don't know what to do.
I don't think I'm going to give you any advice. As the last time I tried that, you told me to keep my nose out of your business.
I was wrong.
I guess Terence has let you down, eh?
Well, it's even worse than that. Everything you and Steph said about him was true.
Have you made your peace with Steph?
She doesn't seem to want to have anything more to do with me. I can hardly blame her.
Oh. Come on, sit yourself down. I'll make you a cuppa.
My whole life's been turned upside down. And everything I thought I was sure of was just a lie.
Well, you can't say I didn't warn you.
So I just didn't want to listen. I was just so happy that Terence and I were building a new life. It's Oscar Wilde who said, if the gods want to punish us, they answer our prayers.
Trust you to have a quote about it. You know, if you spent less time with your nose in a book and more time trusting your instincts, you wouldn't have got yourself into this mess.
I don't want to go back to Holgate tonight. I know you're not well, but I just don't want to be alone.
Your room's as you left it. Your bed's made up.
You sure? Oh, I don't deserve you pity.
I'm fine. That's what friends are for. It's a pity it's taken this to teach you.
How could I have been so stupid? And Steph will never forgive me now.
Oh, never's a long time.
Yeah, but even if she does, I'll look at the way they've turned out, knowing that it was my fault.